So today we have a little bit of a project that I'm going to attempt to do. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while because I can't stand the way it currently is, and that is tinting the windows on my truck. So I got a little setup going on out here. I'll show you. So this is my 2001 Chevy S10. She is not pretty by any means. Got some nice dents in the side of it, but it's a good truck. So we got my canopy set up to give me some shade because I don't want the windows in direct sunlight, want to get them cooled down, things like that. So I'm going to be starting on the back window here. Got to get it cleaned up, get everything prepped and ready. This is everything I have to do the tint today. I'm going to start with the actual tint itself. So I got this at AutoZone. This is a 5% ceramic tint. This is what I'm going to be doing on the sides and the back. I did the ceramic. It's a little more expensive, but all in all, it's really not that expensive at all. But the ceramic tint, supposedly it's not supposed to turn blue and give you that blue kind of hue to the tint. So the ceramic's going to help a lot with that. I also got the installation kit as well to go with it. It comes with a knife, the spray, a cloth, and then the squeegee as well. So I got these two things at AutoZone, and then I went ahead and got a couple other items as well. So this is just a couple of extra squeegees. I've seen guys use these for the hard card for them, so probably use those. We'll see. A lot of people said the squeegee in here does a really good job. I also got a couple silver Sharpies. A couple things that I read and watched, they marked with the silver Sharpie the tint before they cut it, so we may try that. And then I also got the razor blade scraper to help clean off the window, get all that debris off. And then for the solution spray, I have two different setups. The first one, this is what most people use, is just a baby shampoo mixed with water, and then the bottle as well. So everything that you see right here should be everything we need to get the job done. And between all of those items, we're only sitting at about $67.99. So pretty cheap. Beats paying, $200, $300, $400 to have someone tint it. I'm really excited to give it a shot and see what I can do, and get this fishbowl out of here because I can't stand driving a fishbowl. So we're gonna get this thing blacked out. Gonna be dark. We're gonna be chilling, all shaped up. So I do have a sticker on my window that I am not taking off. This is my number plate sticker from when I used to ride dirt bikes. Very sentimental, it means a lot to me. Can't take it off, that would be disrespectful. So we're leaving that on there. Either way, just got a couple more spots I need to hit, but we should be pretty much all good there. So let's go grab the film, get it rolled out, and get it cut up. This is a 2 layers. So you're gonna have the liners on the outside. You can already, because you can see it pulling away here, you have the liner on the outside. So when you put this to shape it on the window, you're gonna put it with the liner on the out and get it shaped up and then peel it off. Get that puppy nice and wet. And you're gonna get it rolled on. So watch me not have enough. And then take your squeegee and just give you a little break in there. So that way you can kind of hold it in place. Actually, we're gonna have to undo that. Shift it over some. All right, hold it in place. And we're gonna cut the excess off on this side. I'm pretty sure I forgot a step of spraying the film down. So we're gonna try and get that fixed right now. As you can see, don't do this on a windy day like I'm doing, because this is not ideal right now. But we're just gonna get this soaked up again because it's drying. So now what you wanna do when you trim this, because you have your rubber window seals, you don't wanna cut those. You're gonna open up that much of your blade, not a whole lot, so that way you don't cut the seal. So I'm gonna start on my sides and the bottom and then do the top last. scratch that. I'm gonna start on the bottom. And I don't have a very good freehand, so I might screw this up. It's a very high possibility. Just make sure my ends are all cut. And you want to pull away from the film. Probably helps if you finish cutting it too. And just pull away. And that's probably not going to be enough to do in a window, so that's unfortunate. Honestly, not bad. We're getting somewhere. This one's gonna be difficult. Oh, messed that one up. Yikes. This one's not going so well. Yeah, so I already cut it too small, I can tell. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Oh yeah, we're just butchering this. I would love to say it's because the knife is cheap, but it's not. It's because I'm not good at this. Okay, I think we're all cut. I'm not gonna lie. Way more difficult to cut that than I was expecting. Looks like garbage, but you know what? We're still gonna put it on. Because worst case scenario, I take it off and redo it. So I'm gonna finish trimming some of these corners to get them dialed in a little better, and then we gotta clean the inside. Should have done that before I started. Hindsight's 20/20. So we got, oh no, I need a microfiber towel. That's important. It's right here. The headliner's starting to sag a little bit, but that's okay. She's an old one. It's all right. So this is where our razor blade scraper comes in. We're gonna take this and just clean all the junk off. Ooh. You see this? You see that? That's disgusting. Wow, this thing was freaking dirty. Ugh. So this is really important because if you leave any sort of junk on the window, it's gonna get, you're gonna have bubbles, you're gonna have all this stuff. Also, if you can't tell by now, I feel like it's important to preface this. I've never done this before. I don't tint windows as a professional. So maybe don't listen to me. But for sure you want it clean. And there is a lot of junk on this window. Good grief. Okay, so one thing I did not factor in on this side right here, this is printed on the inside of the window. I'm gonna have to scrape that off because if I don't, it's gonna jack up the film a lot. Okay, it doesn't come off, so we're gonna leave it. Really hope that doesn't jack it up, but it might. I'm gonna peel the liner off of the piece of film, spray it real good, bring it in here, I'm gonna spray the window right now to get it all wet. Hit the sides and the bottom really well. I mean, we want this puppy dripping right now. Just dripping. Let's see how this goes. I need the spray. Doing this on a windy day is a terrible idea. Like, I mean, absolutely terrible idea. Now we're all sticking together. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh, I'm not feeling too good about this right now. We're sticking again. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Oh man. Oh boy. I feel like we're gonna be redoing this. Don't you think? Good night. We need this to go up. That way, up. For some reason, we are this. Oh boy. Someone cut this too big. I don't know who it was, but we're just gonna start getting her squeegeed out. It's gonna wrinkle. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. Oh Nelly. Oh no, that's a wrinkle. That's a big wrinkle. Dang it. Well, this is not going super right. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. There's so many bubbles. Oh, there's another wrinkle. I'm doing such a great job that it's just fantastic. I'm so good at this. There you go. Go that way. Get those fingers out of there. That's a technical term. See, I know things. But this is terrible. This is not good. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely gonna be redone. There's so much debris. And it's too large. Like, I cut it too big. How is that possible? Yikes! Other than the fact that it looks absolutely terrible, it's on there. So right here, there's what we call a little finger. So we're gonna hit it with some heat until it kind of like zigzags and then push it out. There it zigzags and push it out. Hey, it's gone. Nice. It's gonna zigzag and we'll push it out. Or maybe not. That one didn't go as well. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. Okay, so the tint's on. It looks really bad. I'm gonna show you the outside. So this was just take one. We're gonna be stripping this puppy off and trying again. On the plus side is that was all the tint I had, so now I have to go buy more. So that's cool. But yeah, right off the bat, we got 3 big wrinkles from when it folded over on itself. I got a bunch of bubbles right here. Some more, and this is all debris. You can see, I don't know if you can see this. All of that's like debris bubbles. Here. All of those. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Just wasn't great. But honestly, for the very first time doing it, it's not hard. Hold on, I take that back. That's a lie. It's hard. Especially when it's extremely windy out. That doesn't help. You should not do this on a windy day. I was just impatient and I wanted to do it today. But it's way too windy to do it. So I'm probably gonna leave it on there for now and then strip it off and redo it when it's not windy out, because when I pulled it off the back to move it on the inside, it just folded over on itself multiple times from the wind. I couldn't really keep it in one piece. But a couple pros, the concept is not bad. I do think I need to clean it better on the inside edges. But on the plus side, I didn't cut it too small, which is good because I really thought I did. But yeah, we're gonna redo it. So I'll show you how to strip it off and then redo it. And I also really don't feel like this is 5% tint. It's not that dark. So we're gonna see. We're gonna check into that. It was a great first attempt. We're gonna do it again and it's gonna be better. And go from there. But I really do feel confident that I can get this and not have to pay someone $450 to do ceramic tint on my truck. So when it's all said and done, it may not be cheaper because the amount of tint I'm about to go through, because I'm not good at it, but that's okay. We're gonna do this again on a day that it's not so windy out and go from there. But yeah, there's the results. Not fantastic, but could have gone worse. All right, so I decided to go ahead and try one of the, I did have enough to try one of these side windows. This one's gonna be difficult because I have the latch that opens the window and I really don't know how I'm gonna trim that, but we're still gonna give it a shot. As I lined up, the factory flat piece of the film with the bottom of the window. So that way I have a factory straight edge there. And I'm gonna cut my sides. I'm gonna use a marker. We're gonna give this a shot, doing it like this. That's such a straight line and it's not even funny. Same thing with this. We're gonna put out barely any of the whatever this is called, knife. That's what it's called. It's a good thing I'm not a doctor, right? You serious? Okay, so cut it better, because it didn't cut at all. What am I doing? What am I doing? You know what? Let's get a new blade on this thing. Gosh, I'm so good at this. I have to try and figure out how I'm gonna trim for this like latch knockout. I'll show you here. So there's like a latch right there that is that. So I gotta try to figure out, because there is gap around it. I gotta try to figure out how I'm supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe if I do, yeah, that's jacked. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Could be worse. Could be worse. Peel the layer off this, which might take a second because it's not easy. Wow, that went way better than the last one. And it's super windy. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Stop. This isn't going any better. In case you were wondering. No, stop, stop, stop sticking. Yeah, there you go. I should have just done it like that. Pop the window out and then. Okay, well, here's how it went. I should have started with the window popped out, because I would have been able to get in here and trim better. That's disgusting. That looks so bad. I might try to see how hard it would be to take that off. The only issue or concern I have with that is getting it back on right. Concept is getting there. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to shrink the film on the outside and then put it on, since it's a curved window. So yeah, we're getting there. I'm just gonna rip this off right now because it looks terrible. But I'm gonna try, for when I come back to do the back one, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this latch off this small window here, so that way it's easier to trim out. It's a lot cleaner, things like that. I don't know how hard it's going to be to get that latch off, but it's going to be ideal to do it that way. I went ahead and just pulled the tint off that small window I just did because it looked terrible. And I'm going to try to figure out, I think I figured out how to get this latch off. Right in here, there's a screw. So I have to figure out how to get the plastic latch off, and then I can unscrew that piece so that way I can just have the full window exposed and be able to trim it out real nice. That's going to be way better, and it's actually going to fit. I don't think these these small windows are going to be very difficult, honestly, with just judging how that first piece went. As long as I can get those latches off, we'll be able to get it trimmed up and done real nice. And when we come back, I'm going to get the latch off so that way I can get in there and not have to trim around the latch. Just get the film put on and then just cut around the hole that I need to put the latch back on. It's just a screw, pops right out. It should pop out. It may not. Ouch! I just smoked my head on the canopy. We're gonna get this done. By the end of this series, the truck's gonna be tinted. 100%, mark my words. I don't care how many times I have to do it. It's gonna be done, and it's gonna look great. I may not save a whole bunch of money doing it myself. Actually, I'm almost for certain I may not save that much money doing it myself. I think this is a really cool skill to learn. I enjoy doing it. I've had a blast, even though it went terribly. It's just super windy. It's too windy to do it. The film's getting blown all over the place. This is my setup, my canopy, because I don't have a garage. So this is the best I have. But honestly, big fan of the setup. It's real nice. It's a beautiful day out. It's about 77 degrees or something like that, working up a little bit of a sweat. But we're gonna get it dialed in. I need to get some more of this stuff so I can actually continue. And then on a day that it's not windy, we're going to retry. I'm gonna start with stripping the back window, getting it cleaned up. So we'll go over all of that and then get the back window done, and then the two small windows on the sides. And hopefully it goes a little better.